Hi, this is Martha Peck coming to you from the United Church of Newport, where I've been privileged to assist with worship and have a midweek reflection to offer you. It's called Getting Down to Bare Dirt. Starting with a verse from Isaiah chapter 40, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, "Prepare the way of the Lord. Make his paths straight." It's week 8 of sheltering at home, and we have been outside in the yard. Bill is spreading mulch, and I have embarked on a once-a-decade project. I'm sitting on the ground, using a kitchen knife to cut away the grass that has grown over the slate walkway that leads to our door. Several years of dead grass cover each slate 3 or 4 inches in from the edge. I peel it back and hack away at the roots. In between each stone, the grass has pushed up sod, and I cut it all back to bare dirt. I put pieces of sod into a bucket to shore up a bank down in the pasture. The work is slow, but satisfying. A couple of hours of work reveal a path that is a foot wider and much straighter than before. Now I know the grass will grow again. Everything green is such a blessing right now. The earth will not be deterred from greening and growing. But it is also true that some things get overgrown and need to be cleared out from time to time. This slow, quiet work has me thinking about the things in my life that have narrowed my path. Habits that once served me well, but now need to be cut back to encourage new growth. Social distancing is so hard in so many ways, but it does give us an opportunity to reflect on what is important in our lives and to notice what we may no longer need. I don't think of myself as a major consumer or shopper, but I have noticed that apart from groceries, I am spending very little money these days. I have noticed that a daily walk outside with my husband helps me sleep better at night and cope with loneliness. And I cherish a new closeness through frequent conversations with our sons and their families. Peeling back dead grass and sod, getting down to bare earth, scraping a bit of skin off my knuckles in the process, feels a bit like what our whole world is doing right now. What is being revealed in the process? As a nation, we are acutely aware of inequality that threatens poor and Black Americans disproportionately with death from the coronavirus. It is being revealed how many school children go hungry if they miss 2 meals a day at school. It is being revealed how many heroes are in our midst. It is being revealed how people respond to fear in so many different ways. Our own coping mechanisms for anxiety and isolation are revealed. Some of them healthy, some not so much so. Getting down to bare dirt is in some ways like being face to face with God. In my cleared walkway, I can see which slates are cracked. I can see where the pieces don't quite fit together and where the edges have moved with the frost and are out of alignment. I realize that my life, too, is cracked in some places and out of alignment. But I can also see worms, lots of wiggly worms, and rich brown earth, signaling that the soil in between these stones is full of life, ready to send forth new growth. And then I imagine that this very challenging time is an opportunity for growth. Having seen the flaws in our healthcare system, in our government, and our economy, can we make straight the path going forward? With a global depression facing us, how will we choose to replant a just and healthy economy? I want to believe that we will have a new appreciation for simpler living and community resilience. We will support local businesses, ramp up clean energy solutions, and invest more in our children and youth. We might even find ways to put aside the extreme partisanship that poisons our national unity and well-being. Now, I know that in some ways my work on my walkway is trivial. Who really cares if the slates are covered with grass? Why bother with work that is so tedious? Well, it makes the path to our door more inviting, and I know that our friends will walk it again someday soon. It restores a bit of beauty and order in a disorderly world. And sometimes it's just good to get back to basics, to strip away what is not needed and get down to bare dirt, so we can let God bring forth new life. So I invite you to reflect, what habits have narrowed your path? What has covered up the beauty in your life? The pathway is wider than you think, but it may take some soul work or some grunt work to reveal it. Do it for yourself, and let's do it together for our world. A few verses from the letter to the Hebrews in chapter 12 puts it this way: "Therefore lift your drooping hands and strengthen your weak knees and make straight paths for your feet. Pursue peace with everyone and holiness, without which no one will see the Lord. See to it that no one fails to obtain the grace of God, and that no root of bitterness springs up." And now, as Willem Lang used to say, I got to get back to work. And just a little song to finish things off today. Now the green blade rises from the buried grain, grass that in the darkness many days has lain. Love lives again, that with the dead has been. Love is come again, like grass that springeth green. Amen.